Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet of MLB 17 The Show, Road to the Show with Theo Bonds, and this is episode 156, and we're getting ready for a series here coming up between the Tigers and the Dodgers. So it's a two-game interleague series. As you see, the Tigers are currently 4 games out of first place. As for the Dodgers right now, they're 5 games out of first place there in the West, and looking to climb back up the division as they take a bit of a slide here. I think they've lost the last, last 7 of 10, I think, so far. So they've been taking a little bit of a slide here as of late. They would like to get back up there. We'll have Anibal Sanchez here in this first game of this 2 games quick series here in Dodger Stadium for Theo and the Tigers. As, of course, a beautiful night here in California, in Southern California. I'm going to see what Bonds can do here today against these Dodgers. Like I said, they've been sliding back some here, and we'll see that there you see Bonds' numbers there: 385 for the season, 32 home runs, and of course he's just 4 games. I should say the team is 4 games behind the divisional leader. As you see Bonds here, he'll swing at this one. This will go high and deep, and that ball, yeah, that ball's gone there. That's home run number 33 there. It's a 2-run shot for Bonds as he hits that one over the field there. I believe that is going to the home team's dugout there, and that will be a home run. So they'll put 2 runs on the board there for the Tigers, and you see they're 408 feet deep there for Bonds, as he's been on a roll here as of late, and that bat's been coming alive for him and for this ball club. That's why the reason why they are not down there in the double digits anymore in games back here in the division. That bat, and of course some pretty good decent pitching has been helping them out. Go to the 3rd inning here. It's now 3-0. Dodgers are trailing here as they give Bonds a 2-0 count here, and Bonds sees this one. This ball is going to go high and deep, but it's going to be staying right out there at right field. That one's not going to leave the ballpark there. That'll just be a simple fly ball. Go to the 5th inning here. We'll see Bonds now. It's a 3-1 ball game. Dodgers start to fight back here with the runners at 1st and 3rd. This one gets hit up the middle there, hits off the foot of the pitcher there, and they get the force out there at 2nd. But the run will go ahead and come in, and Bonds will be there safely at 1st. But it'll be called a fielder's choice, so Bonds will not get a hit on that apparently. That and at bat there. So now Miguel Cabrera going to come out here. He's 1 for 1. He's singled back in the 3rd. We'll see what he can do here today against these Dodgers. As Bonds, of course, there at first base. Cabrera has a 1-2 count, and we'll see a lost ball there. The ball will be thrown around there. It'll be consider a wild pitch, and they'll get Bonds second base, but he'll go ahead and take 3rd after that. So now full count here for Cabrera as he's looking for a pitch here. He does so. That one goes out to left field, and that is going to be a run driven in there by Cabrera, and Bonds will come in on the score. So now it's a 5-1 ball game here. Tigers are leading this one here at Dodger Stadium, and there you take a look at the RBI leaders right now, and Bonds, of course, the leader of that one for the Tigers. So now we'll see here 7th inning. 5-1 ball game. Runners at 1st and 2nd here for Bonds, and Bonds gets a good well, not a really good cut there, but he gets a good enough there to get a foul ball, and that's going to be right on the Dodgers logo there behind home plate, and that'll be out there on the Tigers. Now 9th inning here. Last chances now for the Dodgers. Try to come back in this one. We'll see here. Bonds up here at the plate, and Bonds, yeah, he just decided this ball game is going to be now completely sealed here, as now it's a 5-run ball game. It's now 6-1 here on this solo shot, no doubt home run for Bonds and the Tigers. So it looks like Bonds and the Tigers could roll out of here at Dodger Stadium with a victory here, and it'll be the first game of this 2-game series now with these Dodgers, as he is his 34th of the season. That one 460 feet deep there to left field, and Bonds, you see, he is fired up about it. Take a look at the replay here. Great swing there. That one kind of out of the zone there. He had to kind of stretch for that one, but hey, why not do it, as that one's going to put you in position now for a win, and that is going to be it right there, as the Dodgers are unable to come back, and the Tigers will hold on to the win there. Great job there from the bullpen of sealing the door shut here. If you've been following the series here, that's been kind of a problem here, as they have not been able to really seal the deal when they have a lead there. They end up letting too many runs come across the plate, and they lose it here in the later innings of their ball games. But that's going to have to turn around here as Bonds and the Tigers go ahead and get the victory. Now we'll take a look here at Coach there, talking to him about his great performance he had today. Those 2 home runs, driving in 4 runs, and bringing 3 runs home himself. There you see there, nice day there for him. 385 still his average here. He has got one of the best averages right now, if not the best average in the league. So we'll see here. We'll see the final game of this 2-game series between these 2 squads here today, and we'll see if we can pick up a victory here to win the series. As we go, we're going to be taking on Clayton Kershaw. Oh boy, this is going to be a good matchup here between Bonds and Kershaw. Bonds probably one of the best hitters right now in Major League Baseball, and of course Kershaw here, one of the better pitchers now in the league. As we'll see a full count here on Bonds, and we'll see the first matchup here goes to Bonds, as he'll get the victory here. He'll get a walk, and he'll be placed at first base. So Kershaw knows what Bonds can do here, and he's not going to risk it here as he go ahead and takes on Miguel Cabrera here at the next at bat. So this one right now, this part of the lineup here, he has to be a little afraid of, as it's pretty dangerous. You got Bonds and you got Cabrera right behind him. 0-2 count here for Cabrera. He'll go ahead and he will take this one. That'll be a foul or a ball, and looks like Bonds going to go ahead and still there. He'll still second base and be in scoring position. There you see the catcher there not liking that at all. So now 1-2 count here for Cabrera, as he's at or Bonds is at second base here. He's going to go ahead and steal here. That one's going to go ahead and go around, and that is going to go out to right field, as Bonds is going to come around from second base there and come in on a run, as Cabrera gets a double there. So an RBI double there for Cabrera, as he's at second base now. 3rd inning here. Tigers lead it by 1. Bonds up to bat here, and he gets his first pitch here. He swings at this one. This one's going to high and deep, but that one's going to get caught at the warning track there. Nice power there, but just not enough to get it over the wall or try to ricochet off the wall. 4th inning here, now 4-2 ball game. Runners at first and third here for Bonds, as he's up to bat here, looking for a pitch. Goes out of the first pitch here in this at bat. Hits this one and skies this one over to right field. This one goes high and deep, and that ball is gone. A 3-run shot there for Bonds, as that is going to be home run number 35 for him for the season, as now he has now hit 3 home runs in this series so far here. And I think the Dodgers may want to just avoid him in all possibility if they can here for the remainder of the game, as that one goes 378 feet deep to left field. Take a look at the replay. Remember, this is the first swing at this at bat here, and he found this one, and what a beautiful shot that is right there. Lucky fan's gonna go home with a nice souvenir there. Hopefully he can get Bonds' autograph here afterwards. 6th inning now here for the Tigers, as they lead it now 7-2. Bonds has a runner on base here at first. We'll see him make a cut here, and this one is going to get there. That one's going to pop up, and he gets underneath that one, and that is just going to be a fly ball out. So Dodgers avoid that one. Now we'll go to the 9th inning here. We'll see it now. It's a 7-4 ball game here. Dodgers are start to come back here. It's a 2-2 count. Bonds hits this one, and that one trickles through the infield there, past the second baseman there, and that's going to be a base hit for Bonds as he's on board there. Nice job here for him so far today. Looking really good in this series. 1-2 count now for Cabrera, as it's still a 7-3 or 7-4 ball game here. Bonds going to go ahead and take off here. He could score from first base, and looks like he is, as he's trekking around here, and he's going to come in. No problem there as he tags home plate. And now it's an 8-4 ball game, a 4-run lead now for the Tigers. Man, what a great 1-2 connection now between Cabrera and Bonds here. As you see, Cabrera just a nice job there, ripping that one down the middle. Scherzer will pick up the win there, surprisingly enough. If you guys have been following the series here, Scherzer and Bonds just do not get along here. They've been quite verbal, at least from my point of view here. What I've been reporting, they've been very verbal in the newspapers and all within the ball club there about how bad he swings at bad pitches and how bad Scherzer gives up pitches to opposing players. But yeah, today I guess this is a good day here. Today is they get the victory there. Bonds gets a nice day here. He is 2 for 4 in the ball game with a home run, 3 RBIs, 3 runs, a base or a double, or excuse me, a walk, a stolen base there for him. They win this one 9-8. So they sweep the series against the Dodgers there. Dodgers now slip a little bit more down in the division, but as we see there, for us, we're 3 games now behind the Indians and the Twins right now, who are pretty much deadlocked right now in the American League Central. So we got a good opportunity here to do something now, as we'll be taking on one of the divisional leaders right here. It's going to be the Indians. So the Indians, 32-27. There you see, we're just 3 games behind them in the division. As you see, Salazar will go ahead and be on the hill here for the Indians. So here you see here 0 for 1 now here in game 1 of this series between these two clubs here. We'll go to the 4th inning here. We'll see a 1-1 count here for Bonds, 1 out, and we'll see the pitch here. Bonds chops this one. This one gets past the third baseman. He's trying to make a diving catch, but comes up short there, and that will be a base hit now for Bonds. So you see Bonds now entering today's play, and that now gives him 97 hits now for the season here for the Tigers. So there you see along other names there who are hitting pretty well this season here, but not as well as Bonds. As we'll see Cabrera up the bat here, he's 1 for 1. He's singled back in the 2nd inning, as we'll see what he can do here in this at bat. And we'll see Bonds here. He's going to go ahead and take off here. Now they turn around and they know he's going to run here, and they throw an out pitch there, and they still cannot tag him there as he gets there at second base safely. Take a look here. They purposely did that to try to catch him, and yet could not get the tag on him. Pretty close tag there, I should say, but they do not call him out. So now full count here for Cabrera as he's looking for a pitch here. This one rips through the infield there. Oh, second baseman, no, steps back there for a while. Gets it, gets the runner out there at first, and Bonds has to go back to third base as he was thinking about trekking around to home plate. So Bonds now at third with Dan coming up the bat here. 0 for 1 for him. Apparently he's been having a hot bat here as of late, but there you see not so much there on that one as the bat cools down as he strikes out there. Nice job there from Salazar, and the inning ends with no runs scored here after 4 innings. So still scoreless ball game as we go to the 6th. It's now a 2-run lead here for the Indians as Bonds now is up to bat. He has a runner at first. Bonds chops this one. This time the third baseman is right on top of it and gets them out at first base on a nice throw there. Nice job there as they wrap up the inning. 9th inning here with 1 out. No runners on board here for Bonds. It's the 8-0 lead here, and not much you can do here in a game like this, especially when the third baseman catches balls like that. Jeez, talk about a glove there. And Bonds and the Tigers will end up losing this one. A final score of 8-0 here. A knockout here from the Cleveland Indians. The Indians definitely want to keep that top spot there and try to keep the pace of the, surprisingly enough, Minnesota Twins, who are right now the current leaders in the division. So they're just trying to stay afloat here. Can't get really mad at them about that. But for the most part here, Bonds and the Tigers would like to get out of this rut that they're in right now and want to try to change things. So there you see 1 for 4 in the ball game, stolen base, and his average drops down to 385. So now we go ahead and go to the 2nd game of this series here between these two ball clubs here. We'll see if this can be another night of a loss, or can we turn it around and try to get a victory here. Go to the 1st inning here in game 2. Full count here for Bonds as he has a runner at first base here, and Bonds gets a hold of this pitch here. This one's going high and deep out to right center field. This one is going to go over the wall, and that is a home run there for Bonds as he hits number 36 for the season there, and that is a 2-run shot there for him. Nice job there, thinking to himself here, man, we cannot get back into the rut here. We got to be able to face these divisional leaders here, as that's been an issue here as of late. And Bonds and the Tigers get on the board here now early here in this one. Take a look at the replay here and see it. Bonds, yes, got a hold of that one. That was on the other side of the plate there, but he just does enough there and knows that he has to take it the other direction, and that one's going to fly right out of here there into the crowd. So now 3rd inning here, Bonds up to bat once again. It's a 3-3 ball game as it's a 2-1 count here for Bonds as he gets a swing here, and this one is high. This one is deep, and did he just do it again? Yes, he did. Home run there for Bonds as that's his 37th 37th now for the season here. His 37th of the year, and that is a solo shot there that now breaks up the tie now. Tigers lead it now 4-3. So Tigers fans, they're jumping and just doing whatever. I don't know what kind of dance you would call that, but they're definitely hype about what is going on here in today's game, as we'll see the reigning MVP of the season so far. A lot of people are talking. Hits this one high and deep out there to left center field and brings home a solo shot there. Now 2 home runs today with 3 RBIs. Now 5th inning here. It's a 5-4 ball game. Detroit trailing here now, and we'll see here Bonds hits this one. That one somehow squeaks through the infield there, and Bonds will go ahead and be up on base here with a single. So nice job getting on board here. Now Miguel Cabrera now has to do some work here and try to move Bonds over, bring him home some kind of way. So we'll see here Bonds trying to maybe possibly get the steal call here, as we'll see a 1-1 count now on Cabrera. Indians again lead it by 1, and we'll see Cabrera hits this one high and deep. Cabrera's like, no, today it's going to be my day also to hit a home run. As he does so, that's going to be a 2-run shot there from Miguel Cabrera. Nice job there for him, tying this ball game, or actually leading this ball game now 6-5. Tigers lead this one here as Cabrera trots around here. Nice job there from him. I believe this is his 20th of the season. Yeah, he's been kind of sluggish there in the home run department there. But, I mean, you would if you have a guy like Bonds in front of you who's getting all the good pitches there, and batters don't really realize, like, okay, we got Cabrera coming up. We can't give him anything. So it's been a kind of a tough year for him. And he's been, been as a veteran on here, he's been helping out Bonds with his approach to the bat. Now we'll see here next at bat here for Bonds, and this one's going to go high and deep. This is going to go to the deepest part of the field. That is going to be a home run. Home run number 38 there for Bonds, his 3rd of the day. And the Cleveland Indians probably thinking to themselves, okay, we got to avoid pitching to him now for the remainder of this series, as the Tigers again extend the lead here now. Nice job there as a solo shot comes about, and you see Cabrera drops his bat and gives the young guy some love there on that great performance there. Nice job here, 434 feet deep to the deepest part of center field, or deepest part of the ballpark. And that one, yeah, no one is going to get a hold of that one there as it goes into that brush area. So we'll see here. Tigers will win this one. A final score 7-5 is your victory. Bonds 4 for 4 in the ball game. 3 home runs, his 36th, 37th, and 38th. 4 RBIs, 4 runs scored, and average now at 395. So nice day here for Bonds and for the Tigers now, as they put an L now on the Indians' chances now to keep up in the division now, with the current leader being the Minnesota Twins. So take a look here. 395 is average. Got a 5-game hitting streak here, so a little nice modest hitting streak here. We'll see if that can continue here as we move along here. Now go to game number 3 here, and this one, of course, we like to try to win this one, try to win the series against these Indians here. And to do so, we got to do the same thing we just did a night ago. 3rd inning now for Bonds, as he's 0 for 1. He flied out back in the 1st inning. We'll see what he can do here now today, as he's in the 3rd. Gets his 2nd at bat now, and with the runner on board. So we'll see here. Bonds looking for a pitch here. He gets the first pitch in this at bat, and this one, yeah, this ball is covered. This ball is long gone there. Home run, 2-run shot there for Bonds, his 39th of the season. Okay, Indians guys, Indians pitchers here. Here's your warning: do not throw to him, especially deep or low and away, because he is picking those up here. As you take a look here, 466 feet deep there on that one. Take a look at the StatCast here, and we'll break it down here on the swing here on show track. There you see the velocity and then the angle of it, and just, I mean, it screams right out of here, no problem at all. And that hang time there, yeah, so definitely figure out the feet and all that kind of stuff. I think it's so cool they show that here in this game of the StatCast, how that all breaks down there, how they figure out the distance and all that kind of stuff. So Bonds hits his 39th of the year. We'll see if he can do it again here. This time he hits this one up the middle there. That is going to be a base hit, as he is only going to get one bag there here. But he does advance the runner there to second. So they have now a runner in scoring position now. And they could try to open this up here with another at bat here coming from Cabrera, who is going to be right behind Bonds. As you see the replay there, just a good swing there, second or shortstop there, he could make a play there, and that's going to put a good position now for the Tigers. Now down by 4 now here, the Indians are able to come back in this one and come back well. And we'll see here, that one right there kind of got away. That was in the dirt there on Bonds. As we'll see the next pitch here, 1-2 count here, and he swings and misses on that one. That is going to be a strikeout there. Tough day here at the plate there on that one, but the Indians able to make a good run here and able to survive out of this one. They win this one 7-3 is your victory, and the Tigers come up short of winning this series here. But definitely did a great job here in this series, I would have to say. Have to tip my hat to them. They did real well there to try to keep up the pace, but just too much there for the Indians to come back in this one and to take the victory. So Bonds 2 for 4 in the ball game, 1 home run, 3 RBIs, and 1 run scored, as he and the Indians, or him and the Tigers here, take a loss here and lose the series 2-1. So coming up here in the next video, you guys, in episode 157, we will be taking on, looks like, the San Diego Padres there coming up in that series. And then after that, we have a road trip here coming up. It looks like we're going to go on the road to the south side of Chicago, taking on those Chicago White Sox. And then it looks like we're going to Beantown to take on Boston in a 4-game series with them. So next episode, we will be at home, wrapping up the homestand here against the Padres. We'll see how well we do against them in that interleague matchup. So stay tuned for that here on the channel here on ESGNet. So stay tuned for more Road to Show with Theo Bonds, as we're getting closer and closer to the midway point of this season here, getting close to the All-Star. And we'll see if he's going to be All-Star, which, I mean, with 40 home runs, I would imagine he would be, but you never know. So we'll see how that goes here coming up in Road to Show with Theo Bonds here on ESGNet. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Road to the Show here on ESGNet. You guys can also follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The links are down below in the description. Check us out there for the latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel and what's going on in the world of sports gaming in general. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.